No, we can't.
Yeah, that's right.
We can't do that.
I realized it once I said it.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Now, because I'll be pushing this record button.
Yeah, well, you
Look,
better tell us.
right? And I need to know when to put my ears on. Damn it, Sheldon.
That's the fun part.
No, no.
I didn't know when to go live too.
Yeah, because I'm over here. I might be hollering out,
5,
motherfuckers.
4, 3, 2. We live, but
Are we live?
say it.
Are we live right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are we?
Yep.
Nice.
But this is his intro to letting people see behind the scenes while we get ready and while he's getting the music playing and all.
Okay. Let's see. Short.
Uh-oh. That's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
I'm not calling you.
I hope you can share it. There's no signal.
I really am. I'm really not.
Somebody, you gotta go.
What the heck? Answer it. See what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
For real, though.
Hello? Is this Todd?
Sheldon. It is. What's up, bud?
I really didn't call him.
It's
Hello?
a different Todd.
Is it,
Sheldon.
I'm telling you. What?
What's up, Todd?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Todd Dempsey. It's Todd Dempsey.
It's Todd Dempsey.
That's who's on the phone. Hi, Todd Dempsey. What's up, man?
I need to turn that off.
Yes. Oh, it's another Todd. Hey, it's Todd Newsom. Okay.
Oh, Todd Newsom. That's not even who I thought it was.
Todd, too. How you
Okay,
doing?
I shared it.
I'm about to go live on the podcast. Actually, I just hit the live button. So you're
That's
live
right.
with us. What's going on?
All right.
Oh, I must have. You know what? I tried to call my.
Don't you hate that?
And I must
I'm returning your call. Wait, I didn't call you, dude.
What? I called you?
I think I called you.
He's in Baltimore. How did that happen?
Doze on the track. Doze on the track. Doze on the track.
Because I was going to say we could go.
Okay, I got Wi-Fi.
Yeah. It's
Oh, yeah,
what is
you
it?
need
Party 111.
That way we can share it to our Facebook page.
For sure. Oh yeah. For sure.
I've shared it. Oh, shit. Look. Oh. Hey, I've shared it to my profile.
Well, share it to the Port of City.
You'll just have to hold on a second. Is the best thing I got.
Let's see. Let me just make sure we're live.
Sponsored by Country Boy Brewing.
Shoot, doggies.
It's on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check. Just make sure you're sharing this post, y'all. Everybody share the post. Share the post before we go live. We got a special guest in the house today with. Also, we got Todd in here too. Todd's here too. Todd, what's up, Todd?
Oh man, I don't even know what's
I'm
happening.
gonna check your mic out. I just plugged it
Check
in.
1 2. I don't got my earmuffs on. I don't even know it's cold outside. Last week I had my earmuffs on. I thought it was cold outside because I had these big old earmuffs on.
Right.
I was like, is it cold outside for real? I was like, I don't even know what's happening. But I had them on. Now I don't. So I don't know what they're doing.
There
What
you go.
is going on around here?
It's supposed to be fun.
Who else we got in
Okay,
here? You got Jen.
supposed
We
to be
got
fun.
Jen.
We got a
Poor
serious group in
decision.
the house tonight.
Yes,
So,
we're all serious in here
gotta be
or
serious.
whatever.
we can't do
Okay, let's get this shared out, homies.
We only got 20
Share this post, y'all. Share the post.
Please like and share. Send it out.
That's right. We've shared it from
check.
our Poor Decisions Facebook, and I've shared it from my own profile. So go check it out. I think the camera's
If I
over
didn't
here,
believe in you guys, I mean, daggum.
Huh?
We got
I didn't
Alan
believe
here.
in
What's up,
y'all.
I
Alan?
know.
Hey man, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm trying to hear myself.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I've got to be able to hear myself.
It's a sound check right now. We got look,
1
look,
2 3.
Look, everybody. We got at least an hour worth of sound check, and then after that, we'll start the show.
Right on. And 20 minutes of talking, so an
That's what
hour
I
of
tell
sound
people at
check.
these shows. I got 2 hour sound check, and then we'll do. Then we'll actually start. That's what I do in my acoustic
Yeah.
gigs.
There you go.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the MixMaster DJ Sheldon Show. We got a special guest in the house today, Jen Peters and Poor Decisions Band, located in
Everywhere.
everywhere. They're everywhere, y'all.
We're everywhere.
So,
everywhere.
so every week, that's what we do. We get in here and we interview different bands, different people that's doing things out in the community. They playing things that everybody likes to know about them. So we come in and bring them in and highlight them and get them some exposure as well as myself and everybody else. So this week is Poor Decisions Band, and we're live with them right now. And let me put them on. There
Also, we
are.
got Alan
Yay.
Wagers right here.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
There we are.
it's not just the Jen Peters show. Come on.
Yeah, it's Alan Wagers,
Yeah,
Jim Peters.
you know,
got 'em all, buddy.
I am not a potted plant over here.
Yeah. You,
Hang on, do we got to water you?
No.
No, we're not going to get into that on that.
I just like his guitar. I like his bass guitar.
That's
I
right.
like him.
Every time you turn that on, what's that? What's that show from?
Yeah, I play lit up, but that's not drugs. That's
Oh
the
my
guitar.
God.
Yeah.
What's that show from back in the day?
All right. Yeah, there we are.
There we are.
Oh, this way.
Remember, back in the day, there was a show.
Hey,
And
is it okay if we drink on?
You can drink.
All right.
oh,
This
Hey, what's
podcast
up?
has been
I gotta
brought
get
to you
closer.
Smell
by
good.
Oh God.
Cougar Bait.
Cougar
Country Boy
Bait.
Brewing out of Georgetown,
That's
Kentucky.
Is that what she is
It's also
right
been
now, y'all?
broadcast
Is that
to
what
you
is
by
that what Jen is right
Memories,
now to me, y'all?
the event venue, and
I
the Vinci's
mean-
Pizza.
Sorry, we're messing
They
around.
are doing it over
Right,
there.
you get rumors going.
Right.
Look at all these rumors.
Surround me every day.
You know, that's what happens
You know
in
they
small
made that
towns
song called
sometimes.
Roaches too. It's a song called Roaches with the same beat. Look at all these roaches. Can't
Oh
take
my
it.
God.
Yeah, yeah. That's
No, I didn't know that.
that's the other
crazy.
version. We don't want to go there.
Yeah. I don't know that I want that.
Right. All right. So we're here with the Poor Decisions Band. Tell us a little bit about the band and how y'all became.
You do it, Alan.
Oh, okay. I get to do it.
I'll interject as necessary.
Well, we got started actually late in 2019. Danny Fennell, who's not here tonight, he's the founder of the band, and he gave me a call, and he said, I'm thinking about putting something together, and would you be interested in playing bass? And I said, yeah, get in touch with me. So we started trying to practice in early 2020. We went through 3 or 4 drummers before we finally settled on Tim Hooper, who is our current drummer. And then we had a male singer that lasted a little bit, but he left because of some family situations. And so Danny called me. He said, I've got a singer here that I think might be pretty good. Her name's Jen Peters. She lives in Lawrenceburg. She hadn't sung for a while, but she wants to get back into it. And, of course, I'd never met Jen at that time, didn't know anything about her. So she showed up at practice one time. It was early January 2020, and she showed up. And she walked in, and she was pretty unremarkable. I thought, yeah, she's not a singer.
She's a singer.
And then she opened her mouth, and
Oh.
then I learned that she was a singer.
She wowed you, didn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Wow.
She said she was out of practice, but
Right.
once she got back into practice, she wowed us. And
She warmed that up.
oh yeah, Jen is quite frankly, and I tell her, I say this to the audience when we play, but it's really true. She's probably one of the best singers I've ever had the been fortunate enough to play on stage with. She's excellent.
Aw,
So-
thanks.
Well, that's nice.
Awkward.
That's nice.
Thank
and
you.
she will write me a check later. I'll take
Right.
I'll take Venmo too, Jen.
All right.
But
all right,
Jen
definitely.
needs to say something.
Hey,
Right.
Jen.
So I come in January of 2020, and I'd already known Danny, and then there's Alan, who, it needs to be said, is an attorney and was Harlan County attorney for I don't know how long, but so he's very opinionated and very strong in his opinion. So we all had to learn each other's, I guess, dispositions and stuff. And just as we started to do that, we ended up having to find another guitar player. So we had Paulie Felice for a little bit, and then he left to go pursue his own endeavors. And then we had John Wheatcraft, who is a local legend around here, played with many bands, knows all kinds of people, so check him out on Facebook, and Paulie too. And anyway, so we had him for a little while, and he split off and did his own thing, and now we have Joseph Vance, and we lucked into Joseph. It all happened at the same time. Wheatcraft left. Joseph said, "Hey, are you all still looking?" And I think that's what he said. I don't know, but anyway, it all worked out, and so now we are the Fab Five.
Five. So you got five
Five.
members.
Yeah,
Five of us.
yeah,
Okay.
and Joseph, he joined the band in January of 2022, and he can play guitar and he can play keyboards and he sings and he's just he teaches music in Shelbyville, just a virtuoso and everything. So he is. He really brought our band up to a much higher level, and because he plays keyboards, we're able to do more music that we weren't able to do before. It expands our music base. So there's a lot of music. We're not just a guitar band now. We can do a lot of things by Journey, Kansas. There's a lot of music that we can do that he's been able to expand our ability to get into other types of genres within the classic rock overall genre.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds
All of
good.
that.
That sounds good. When's the last time y'all played? Where'd y'all play at?
Last weekend we played
weekend.
Friday night in Lexington. We played Saturday night right here in Frankfurt at Miguel's.
Always a good time.
Always
Miguel's
a-
is
yeah,
always,
always
a good time. I
time.
don't care when you go. It's every time we play there. I mean, it's just it's just amazing. The welcome that we get and the it's a really cool place. So, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
That's
Miguel's
cool.
brought me home one time.
What was you doing?
After I
Why am
played
I-
there.
Why am I not surprised?
He brought you home. You
Hashtag
must been
Cajun fried.
Cajun fried. Do y'all have a hashtag?
Country fried.
Do y'all have
No,
a
Cajun
sort
fried.
of hashtag like Cajun fried or
No.
hashtag?
I hashtag them
Poor
whenever I post their
decisions.
stuff.
I like
Right.
to say that we play the songs you forgot you liked.
But that band name is catchy. Poor decisions. So
Danny
how,
came up with that.
how did you come up with that? I mean,
Well, I think Danny Fennell, he's the founder of our band who lives in Shelbyville, is the one that came up with it, and it's POUR. In our logo, it's got like a glass with ice in it, so the implication is that you're making your decisions to pour something, and people think it's
There you go.
people think it's cute. I tell you, it was
it's catchy.
yeah, it grew on me, like a wart, but. But after a while, I really got to like it, and now we're kind of it's a logo, it's a brand, so yeah, and no other band has anything like it, so it's pretty unique, yeah. So it's a lot of bands have different logos, but I think I don't know. I looked around. I actually did a search because I was thinking at one time in my lawyerly mind to maybe copyright it or something. And there are a couple other bands in the country that have that, but one's in California, and I think one's up in Chicago. And so I don't think that we're going to be treading on each other's domains anytime soon.
Hey, but it would be cool for all three bands to get together and do a show. So if you guys are watching other poor decisions
Definitely.
in the world,
That's what we
Yeah.
basically.
Holler at us.
we're
Get with me
We're
and
really
let's
trying to
make
get
it
that
happen.
in and
Yeah,
try
give
to
us a
have
call.
a lot of bands and a lot of talent and everything from this region to come into here and memories and do some stuff too. Because this is a brand new facility, pretty much here in Frankfurt. Been here for about since January, and we'd like to just have bands and different events in here. So having these bands and stuff in there would be awesome, and I'd love to have you guys in here.
Well, let me say this is a really nice venue. This is the first time I've been here. I looked online and saw some of the photos of it, but it's much more impressive when you get in here and you see what you got to offer. And I think anybody that has the need for a venue ought to come here and check this place out. If you're getting married or if you're having some type of event, yeah, you need to come here because it's impressive. Yeah,
Alan, can I ask you a question?
sure.
So what would you say would be, or Jen, either one of you guys, to get people into a venue that's as nice as this? What could we do to help get more, to bring people in here? What would be that? What would you think? Is your own
that's,
opinion?
that's a problem.
I mean,
because
one of the problems was. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're
I
fine.
didn't mean to cut you off. One of the problems was New Year's Eve when I first opened. I didn't have the liquor license, so it's hard to get people into
Right.
a facility that has a band and stuff if you're liquor license. And I don't know about BYOB. Some people say you can do it. Some people say you can. I don't want to mess nothing up, so I
We
don't.
got a lawyer.
There you go.
Yeah,
You got the
I don't.
lawyer
I don't think you can do a BYOB
Right.
if you have a liquor license.
Yeah, exactly. But if I didn't have liquor license and I didn't on New Year's Eve, but
I hate to put, you probably would run afoul with local ABC
right.
doing that because if you're public, you better have a license of some sort.
Exactly. That's why when I did open up for New Year's Eve, we had some people come in, maybe 20, 30 people, but they were looking for liquor and drinks. So, and that was one of our problems. But now we do have a bar in here. It's fully licensed, fully liquor and beer, wine, all of that good stuff. So that brings people out. So if you have a good facility and you advertise it right, we're in a great location now.
Yes,
plenty
you are.
of parking. Plenty.
I was
of
talking
parking.
about really what I was talking about really was just advertisement wise. I wasn't talking about like the whole licensing and all that stuff. I meant just like advertising, like
Right.
you know. I feel like we could do something.
It takes a little bit
The
to get
Big
the word
Bang
out,
Well,
you know.
Yeah, sometimes when you start a business,
Mm.
it takes 2 or 3 years.
But
to
that's
get
okay.
going.
Beautiful
The
view.
first 2 years
It's
is
saying
like
about us, it's about y'all.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
after this,
Yeah.
I'm going to go live from our profile, and we're going to
Jump on
take a
guitars.
walk through. We're going to look at everything.
Thank
You would not believe the amount of space that this place has. Now,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
wouldn't believe it.
my brother did a concert
rock.
here with 4 different bands back in March, and there are in the bathrooms there's showers if you need to get ready, have
You
a
can
shower,
take a
whatever.
shower.
Yeah, back that way there's spots for food and like a green room, whatever. We're all gonna see it later because I'm gonna go around and you can come to my profile and check it out and see what it's all
Definitely.
about. But you definitely need to, if you're gonna have a family reunion, a birthday party, whatever.
All
You
of
just
that.
want to throw a party together and don't want to,
Okay, so if I wanted you all to come out and play here,
This
what,
is you, Alan.
What would you need, equipment wise, to do? She said,
Well,
"This is you." She
Well,
did-
I'm looking.
Actually-
I don't know who you're speaking to.
Alan?
Well,
Either.
in looking around here at your venue right now, you've got some main speakers, you got some subwoofers. I don't know if we need anything else, but just to roll our
Yeah,
mixing board
mixing
in,
board.
and we play with in-ears. So
Okay.
we'd roll our mixing board in, and we'd hook up to your speakers, and we'd be ready to go.
Ready to go. Okay. There you go.
So
See?
there's, and we need a little room. Our drummer, he'd be happy. You got a kind of a riser there, so he'd be happy.
Yeah, I got an extra one in the back
Yeah,
too that can lay down.
yeah,
he likes to be seen, and I don't blame him. But yeah, this would be a great. I think for this event, for a place like this, particularly as gets colder, there's a lot of venues outside right now, and everybody
Right.
likes to be outside. This is the time of year we play up. Most of our gigs are
Oh, yeah,
outside
we
right
do.
now because people like to be outside. But once you get started, once you get into October, November, December like that, if you've got a place like this where people can come and where they serve drinks and where you got a nice dance floor and where there's plenty of room, I think this would go over real well. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to be hyperbolic here. This is just this is a really nice venue.
Heck
Right.
yeah.
That
Thank you.
means blowing smoke up your ass.
Well, yeah,
what
it
that
means we're not. He's not
What?
blowing smoke up your ass.
You used a big word, and
I-
sometimes people don't know what that means.
Well, I
I'm gonna
think-
look it up too.
I just found
That's
it
why
out
we have
like
Google.
a
Oh,
few
yeah.
months
It's-
ago.
it's
The basic
hyperbole,
definition
folks.
is he's
It's-
not blowing smoke up your ass.
That's it.
It's hyperbole. It's
For
not
those of us-
hyperbole.
For those of us that need it broken down a little more simple.
I think that'd be great.
It's hyperbole.
What if we got the
I'm gonna
points?
look that up
Yeah,
too.
see, there you
Hyperbole.
go. Lord have mercy.
Oh,
So,
Lord.
oh Lord.
Get
So
the
yes,
tortoise
we
in.
need to do we
Man.
need to do some group gigs here. So
Yeah, what if we
message the
did a-
band.
What if
and
we did a battle of the bands here?
Ooh.
Like, I mean, not even a battle of
Ooh.
the bands, but just like a competition. It's
jam or
friendly
something.
competition where we all jam together
Yeah.
Right.
and we got together and like we just invited all of our
I know
followings.
I do a lot of
and just did
DJing,
a
and
boom.
we do that all the time. Well,
Yeah.
I did it in
Yeah,
Maryland.
but
a
we
lot,
should do
right?
that here.
Like, we didn't call it the Battle of the Bands. We just all hung out. We got all our DJ equipment, hung out in one building,
and everybody
and just showed off.
Yeah.
But it was really a competition, but we
Now,
didn't say that.
we have been lucky enough to do a group gig twice with our band best friends, Sunset Blonde. Side
they're
note,
pretty
go
awesome.
check them out. So we've been lucky enough to do that twice. We did that twice last year. So we're hoping to be able to do something like that again soon, but we're both so busy. It's like herding
Right.
cats.
It's
So
busy.
It is. It's a
Busy
busy
season.
time.
It's the
Mhm.
weather's breaking. Well,
Mm.
has broke.
Yeah.
and it's getting
Man,
warmer and stuff
really.
outside, hell, we can put some stuff outside too. You know,
You
Put
just
Todd
have
outside.
you just have to
He's
get the
on with coast
you
to
just
coast.
have to
the
get
word.
the word
Yeah, I
out,
usually get
and,
press
and
out.
like you mentioned, it takes a while to do that. I mean, with our band, we started our first gig was June 13th, 2020, and we started our Facebook page
Mine
about
like
2
a
weeks
steel
later,
trap.
and we had no followers or anything. So within 3 years, we're close to 3,200 followers, which we're a local band. I mean, we're not going to have
That's
100,000 followers, but I mean, we started from the ground up with nothing, worked up, and that's what you have to do with any new business. You just have to work and get the word out and
You
let
have to
people know
stay
where you are.
consistent.
Yes.
Stay consistent and keep going at it. Don't get discouraged. I tell people that all the time. You can't get discouraged and just give up and say, "Hey, it's not working for us." If it's not doing like you want it to do, then you go out and you hustle and you make it work.
You have to.
Yeah, you got to get out and advertise. You got to get out and talk to people and with the bands, with business or anything. You have to get out there and conversate with people.
Yep.
But
Definitely.
But when you think about it, when you look at Frankfurt, especially when you look at the fall and the winter, where can people go where they can listen to a band? I mean, really, most of the venues around here are set up to be outside venues, the places
Right.
we play, La Fiesta Grande, Miguel's, places
Sig,
like
Lucier.
that, are outside venues. There's a place across town we play at 2 or 3 times a year called Parlays. Really nice, but it
Oh, yeah,
doesn't have
Parlays.
But it doesn't have this size. So if you get people in the habit of coming over here, and if you get people in the habit of paying a small cover charge, which to me, charging $5 a person to get into a place,
Right.
that's really no money. You can't go anywhere and
Right.
get entertainment like you can get around here for $5.
Right.
So people just have to get used to, hey, shell out $5, come listen to a good band, have a good time, have plenty of room. I mean, that's the way that I would sell this if it was me.
Right.
Yeah, because I just shared something on my Facebook the other day, and of course, everybody does it. You pay X amount of dollars, $20 and over. Very rarely do you ever find a concert ticket for $20, but you're paying 40, 50, 60, 70, sometimes higher dollars to go
What's that
see.
place? Manchester. They
And-
charging
Yeah.
music hall in
You know,
Lexington. Yeah, they charge.
If
a
it's
lot.
one thing that I could say, I guess it would be to support your local artists.
Absolutely.
Those of us that are getting out and it's 92 degrees outside
Yes,
and
playing our
you
hearts
see
out.
us melting or whatever.
Bob Seger never said
you
it
know.
better.
What's that?
He said,
I got a concert ticket
Hold on
one
a
time.
second. Hold on a second.
No, I was like,
No.
he said
I want to hear
how
it.
he talks about how he was sitting up on the stage and every last word he sang was every sweat he poured. And all
Yeah.
that stuff, you know.
Yeah,
Don't make sense if you think about it. You know what I mean?
that's what you do. That's
What
what
I'm
you
saying
do.
is that
Yeah.
you like if you put forth the effort and the money, and you want to come listen to a good band, then why not?
Right.
What is?
That
Do
makes
y'all
sense
have
if you
a,
don't
do y'all
think about
have
it. Just
a
don't think about it,
popular
y'all.
song that out of all your songs, do you have anything that's popular that everybody knows in town? That or is it cover?
Yeah,
You do a
we're
lot of
we're-
cover.
we're
a
covered.
cover
band.
band.
Yeah.
Okay, so you,
Yeah.
Oh,
y'all don't do a lot of original stuff.
No.
No.
Now
I
we're
mean-
wanting to kind of branch out into that, but we really haven't made any effort to do that. And we're so busy from now at least until November, playing every weekend, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times a weekend, that we just don't really have
The covers, that's fine.
time to
yeah.
get together and write some original stuff.
The best compliment you can get if you're a cover band, and I got this Saturday night. We were playing at Miguel's, and we took a break, and I went out into the audience, and I always walk around and talk to people, say hello, thank them for showing up. And a couple of my friends came up, and they said, you played this song by Journey called Separate Ways, and he said it sounded just like the record. So if you're a cover band and you sound just like Journey, I'm going to take that as a
Right.
compliment. And,
That's
people
awesome.
sometimes
That
look down at cover bands, but if you do it well,
Mhm.
if you do it really well, I mean, that
Sounds
most
good.
bands around here are cover bands. So if you're a really good cover band, I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
absolutely.
Sounds good and it's
Yeah.
entertaining and why not?
Well, because
Yeah.
as a listener, because I was a listener before I was a singer, so as a listener, I want to hear this person do, the original song or whatever. If it's, gosh, I don't know, whatever song. here's the original and somebody else is singing it. I want to hear this person do it and see how well they do it. Not to
Right.
degrade or
compare,
whatever.
yeah.
I just, I
You
like to
gotta
compare
compare.
it.
Yeah,
you
'cause I've
know?
heard you guys do some songs that were better than the originals.
Right.
Oh,
There
shut up,
you go.
dude.
I'm serious.
Thanks,
There you go.
man.
Really, I videoed them.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
so Jen, you're the lead singer?
Yes.
Maybe? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Thanks,
And he's the
man.
lead bass, and he's
And he
badass.
play bass.
Yeah,
See, we never got to that part.
I'm
You
the
did
left hand.
bass.
I'm the left-handed.
Tell him
bass.
about your bass, Alan.
wait
Hey,
a
I'm
minute. Well,
left-handed.
first of
Hold
all,
on.
I had
I'm
to hold
left-handed too.
Oh,
First
my
of all,
God.
I'm the left-handed bass player.
Here we go.
I'm just like Paul
Y'all
McCartney.
done messed
Wait a
up.
minute. I'm just like Paul McCartney, except he's got more talent, $1 billion more than me. So other than that, we're both alike. Yeah, turn that camera so you can see us all. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Look,
we're getting
what are you?
closer. Yeah. There we
Oh,
go.
my God. Can you tell he's a lawyer? Oh, no. Sun's out, guns out. Look.
There you go.
I have to sculpt my guns.
I
Do we
just
need to take our shirt off?
look. So from here on out, I'm not telling anybody in the band that I'm doing podcasts anymore. I'm not telling them, God, because this is hard to deal with sometimes.
I love it.
and-
It's
and-
supposed to be
and
fun.
You sit next to him.
You sit next to me. I feel bad.
And Todd, you asked about the guitar.
Oh, I love that guitar.
Yeah, nobody ever pays attention to the
I
bass
do.
guitar
Shit,
player.
I do.
So last year I went out and had a special made bass guitar, and it lights up and it does all these cool little things.
So it's
and,
about $4,000.
oh God, I paid more money for that than I paid for my first car when I got
That's
out of law
wild.
school.
I loved it.
But people notice me and they take photographs, and nobody ever notices a bass player unless he doesn't play, and then they say, "Where's the bass player? Why is he playing?"
Yeah.
But other than that, they never notice. And if I want to tell anybody out there, if there's a young musician out there that's interested in playing music, play guitar, play drums, be a lead singer. Don't be a bass guitar player, because the chicks will not look at you. I'm just telling you that. Play something else.
He said the chicks will not look at you. You got to have a solo. You got to put that solo
Oh,
on.
I can do
Get
the
in
solo
front
part.
of the stage.
They
you gotta
don't
do
care. They're just, when we go out and we play someplace, they'll say, "Oh, you play in that band with a chick singer. What's her name?" And it makes me so.
The chick singer.
Yeah. What's that chick singer's name?
Here's the picture of his bass. If you want to,
Yeah, check it
I
out.
can't put it up there to the
There you
camera
go.
because
Hold on, let's see.
yeah.
See if I can put it-
There's a picture of Alan with his bass, and Alan also has this thing where he wears the loudest shirt
Oh, yeah.
to coordinate the color scheme with the bass.
Absolutely.
You can't.
I was
really-
just talking
can't-
about you today, Alan.
You
It's
can't.
kind of
really
hard to see it, but I can.
You can't really.
Let me
Yeah.
see
It
something.
lights
It's all
up.
good.
Take
I'll
more.
I'll post it.
You
on
were
our
talking.
thing.
Well, join the club, Todd.
No, I
Everybody
was
else
telling
talks
Kelly. I
about
was
me
telling
too.
Kelly
There you
today
go.
about you when she got to the house. I was telling her. I said, yeah. I said we're interviewing Alan and
Oh,
Jim
cut off.
Peters. I said Alan always does this thing every week where he says I'm going to be playing with this bass and this shirt. I was like,
There's
and he
it.
always matches. I said
there's
it's
that
cool as
picture. I
hell
see
because
that.
it's unique.
The secret to that is to have.
Nobody else does that.
The secret to that is to buy a lot of cheap shirts on Amazon.
I do the same.
Kind of like
you
cheap
pay,
sunglasses.
You pay
but not
$20
really.
for a cheap shirt. You wash it once, and it just falls apart.
Yeah.
But it looks good that
Just
one
for that-
night.
for
yeah,
that one night.
You look
Exactly.
cool. Then it
Yeah.
falls apart. It's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
All right. So how do people follow you all? How do they find you if they're brand new in town and they're looking for a band, they want to follow you, they want to see where you're at? Where do they find you at?
You can find us on Facebook, and it's spelled Pour, like you're pouring something. So you can come find us on Facebook. It's Poor Decisions. There's a bar in Lexington that comes up sometimes with that, but they're closed. So look for Poor Decisions Band, and you can find us there. We're also on Instagram, but I don't fool with the Instagram very much. So
Yeah, we-
Well,
We
let me
ha-
tell y'all something real quick.
yeah.
I'll tell y'all this. If y'all want to follow them, all you got to do when you come into a town like this and you want to follow us band, you just look on the certain pages. I guarantee you, I've shared you guys.
Oh
I share
yeah.
these guys. I share them on Dude, Where's Your Gig?
Yeah, share each other's stuff.
What's happening in
your-
Frankfurt?
all your posts.
Frankfurt, all the town you're in. Get on Facebook, look up what's going on in that town, and I guarantee you.
Did you
somebody
make that
will share
page
their
up,
stuff.
Todd? Or is
What's
that
that?
you? Did you make that page up, or was it
No,
already?
that's real. That's real.
Which
That's
one?
hers. Dude, Where's Your Gig?
Dude,
That's
where's
hers.
your
Or
gig?
Dude,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
That's
mine,
hers. That's
along
her.
with
That's her.
Gwen from Sunset
Yeah.
Blonde. So, and that's
Yeah.
another thing that I like to say that we've kind of hopefully helped in the area is artists, bands,
Absolutely.
groups,
Love it.
duos, whatever, supporting each other. For so long, it seemed like everybody was, against each other and
Yeah.
really competitive and undercutting each other for gigs and all that stuff. And why do that? We're all on the same page, right? We're doing the same thing. So let's help each other because what's the saying? You get a lot more flies with honey, or
Right.
whatever it is. Just be nice, dude. Just be nice.
You can
Share
do,
your
you
friends.
can do more with more people than
Right.
you can. I tried to do it by myself, and for years to try to run a business by myself, and it's hard. It's
Yeah,
super hard.
I bet it is.
I'm that type of person that I just want
We're
to
not all
do
crabs in
everything
a bucket.
myself.
Same.
Yeah, I try to do everything
Mhm.
myself, and I can't.
Yeah.
So now it's like I'm reaching out. Where's my peoples? I need them.
Yeah, I get
So,
it.
Yeah, definitely. So
I get it. And Todd, you know,
What I do?
let's see. We met you last year, I think, when we were playing at Parlays.
I left
You
my
had just
guitar
got here,
behind.
hadn't you?
Yeah, and I didn't even buy
They
a guitar.
been in,
I left my guitars in Tennessee.
They've
I
been
didn't
in
want to play no more
Nashville.
after that.
You've been in
Yes.
Nashville. Is that where it was, Todd?
Yeah, well, I was in Nashville at the time, and then I came back, and I met these dudes. You know what's funny is when I met you guys, I remember I remember people telling me like, "Oh well, they're just this and this. They're a band that plays around." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm just gonna go home." And then I heard somebody say, "No, you should stay and listen."
Right.
And I was like, "Okay,
Oh,
well, I
thanks.
will." So I did, and I remember Jen right here.
Oh, Jim.
Coming up, she put a daggum, she had a glow in the dark thingy. I don't even know what it was. Put it around my head, and I was like, "Oh God, here we go."
That's right.
And we became friends.
Yeah,
Right.
we got
I
on
mean-
like a house on fire, and now we.
Next thing you know, heck, my music took off. Their music took off, and
Hey,
now we're promoting
now,
each other because we're not all crabs
Every
in a bucket.
week
we don't try to
we
pull
bring
each other
some.
down,
We
y'all.
bring another band in.
Yeah,
You know,
if
in
y'all
here
know
or
anybody,
whatever.
just let us know.
I think we need to put together something. You know, Huck was
Absolutely.
in here last week, and she
Yep.
was amazing. Huck
Yep.
was amazing,
Yep.
and she's got a nice voice and stuff too.
Singer-songwriter from,
And you all hung
Richmond.
out a few times, Todd, right?
Yep,
And
absolutely. Well, she played 2 shows with me last
yeah,
week.
and everybody's becoming
And we got
starting to become
multiple
friends
other
and
things.
hanging out and learning off of each other. So I think if we can do 2 or 3 more bands or something like that, we can have this
Actually,
big
we're gonna
festival in here and
That would
Yeah.
be so awesome.
like a tour type deal.
Yeah.
Like around here.
Oh my
like,
Yeah.
goodness, that
Like
would be
everybody
so
just
amazing.
come in
Right.
and do, 30 minutes. I mean,
Yeah.
it's worth having the conversation. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun.
Hey, and you guys need to look up Memories Event Venue. It's shared from my personal Facebook. It's shared from the band's Facebook.
Absolutely.
And click it and send it a message and talk to Sheldon because, Sheldon's a pretty nice guy. You know what I'm saying? He'll
I think I'm pretty cool. I think I'm pretty cool here.
Nah, man,
he'll
he
work
is.
with you to make your event happen.
Some people call me asshole, but I can't help it
Well, they
because
call
I
me
have
that
to
too.
be.
I mean, we call him that all the time.
Well,
so.
when you're a business owner, you got to say
Absolutely.
no. Sometimes you got to say no, and hell no, I'm not. Yeah, so yeah.
Dealing with the people.
Well, I'm cool as hell. People that know me, they know. I'm
de-
cool. So.
dealing with the people in this band's like herding cats anyway.
It is.
How
It
do y'all get
absolutely
along?
is.
I mean, it's 5 of y'all, right?
And every band needs somebody like me that's obsessive compulsive,
Yes.
that pays attention to details,
to a fault.
that gets things done.
Out of
Right.
control.
That's right. So everybody needs
Crazy
somebody
as
like
hell.
me. You can call me the names that you want to, but by God, we've moved ahead.
Well, and if you remember, when we're introducing the members of the band, and I have to introduce you, I still don't have those 2 new.
Dashing and debonair.
Okay, yeah, but you are the true mediator of the group. I mean, if I'm getting ready to flip out, I text you and say, "Talk me down from the ledge
Oh.
from calling whoever and cussing
that's
them
me.
out."
Well, when you're
I need
when
you.
you're
I
when
need
you're
you, Alan.
older, that
I need you, Alan. I need you. I need you, Alan.
when 40% of the band could be your children because you're that old, it's
I wasn't gonna
like-
say anything.
Yeah, well,
I wasn't gonna say anything.
when you've been playing music as long as I have, jeez.
Right.
Yeah,
How long have you been playing?
Well,
since God was a boy.
well,
Wait, no, that was.
am I old? Am I old?
David?
How old is he?
Was you in the Bible?
When the good Lord said, "Let there be light," I was the one that
He
flipped
turned
the
that
switch.
bass on and
I
said,
was the one that
"Okay."
flipped the switch.
So you've always played bass.
Well, I play guitar too, but I'm a much
Guitar.
better bass player than I am guitar player.
Boom, boom, boom. You
I
pick it
started.
like
He's
I
good.
started. I started playing
boom.
in bands when I was 15, and I turned 70 last December.
That's
So I've been
hey.
doing it for like 55
Whoa,
years,
you
and
really
then
70?
Whoa.
Alan?
and then in
You're a
between
pioneer.
I went to high school, college, law
Alan, you
school,
better
all
not
that
lie to
stuff.
me.
Law
So,
school.
yeah.
Where'd you go? Law school.
Better not dog me.
University of Louisville.
Louisville.
Yeah,
Okay. Hey,
cla-
we got an attorney in here, y'all. So
class
if y'all need him.
class of 1978.
And we're not talking about.
Oh,
We're not talking about the hammer either.
the hammer, the heavy hitter.
The heavy heater.
I was practicing law when Jen was still probably in Dockers someplace.
Yeah,
Dang.
Right.
yeah.
Alan, you better not down me. I need you.
Mhm.
He needs you.
I need you, Alan.
Alan looks very, very
keep
healthy,
going.
and he looks like he's got
Look,
many, many years.
He's more
He's-
fit than all of
Golly,
us in the
I would have
band.
thought he was like.
I mean, look at me. I got a
Jesus.
belly. He don't even have a belly.
I know.
Uh,
That's why you have to strategically choose clothes that hide all
True.
of that. You know.
what store is that? Because
I don't know.
I need these fitted shirts that make me look.
It's
Hey, have you
I wear
noticed?
tight shirts. They make my arms look bigger.
Have you noticed that they've got dad bod mannequins now, though?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
bod- oh.
They're not like sculpted and stuff anymore. Like in the stores, it's an actual. You
When
know.
they put Todd on a mannequin? When they make Todd a mannequin?
When?
Ooh.
Put me on a mannequin?
Yeah.
What'd I do?
Dad bod.
What did I do?
Dad
No,
bod.
Oh,
Todd's
dad
cool.
bod? I got a dad bod, probably.
well, I mean, it wears you out to look this good.
Hey, it's okay,
it,
though.
It
Oh
wears
my
you.
I still got a
God.
lot of good-looking women.
It wears.
I mean, not really, but
it wears you out to look this good over the decades. That's what I was trying to say.
Exactly.
Listen, so I want y'all to meet Alan Wagers. He's humble. He is
I-
the most humble individual in this town.
I had a humble bone in my body, but it was surgically removed. Boom.
Sweet baby Jesus.
sweet baby Jesus, help us.
Help us.
We've all failed all of a sudden.
So anyway, let's see. What have we gone over so far?
Do y'all have
What's
merch?
up?
Do y'all have any
Ooh,
merch?
we do.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we have
Yeah.
T-shirts and we have tank tops for ladies.
Mhm.
So we have T-shirts.
Dudes can try them too.
Yeah,
it's
we
just
have
gonna
T-
fit funny.
We have T-shirts in any color you want, as long as it's black.
Okay.
And then we have ladies' T-shirt tank tops. They're in blue and gray and black. And you can contact us. We have a web page, which is poordecisionsband.com, or you can contact us through our Facebook page if you're interested in T-shirts. We'll get them to you. They're $15 each, or as I say at gigs, they're $15 each, or 2 for $30.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm sorry.
Awesome. And
I
you can get
wasn't
them on
paying
that
attention to
website,
because
right?
I hear it.
On that website you just said.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
our
I
web-
wish I could just have his producer Sherry. I see you on here right now. I wish we had you here so you could just type it in .com and then these shirts pull up on the screen. But we're not there yet. But Sherry, she's going to be one of our producers, I believe. She's going to help us out, so I don't have to
Guarantee
be looking around like I'm some crazy
Guarantee
crackhead or something, trying to push buttons everywhere.
Sheldon's like, they gotta go.
I hear something over here.
Huh?
no, she's cracking me up, y'all. I'm sorry.
Huh?
She's cracking me up. She said we're getting kicked out.
We're
'cause
getting
kicked
goofing
out.
off over here.
No, we got about 10 more minutes. Let's do 10 more. This is fun.
10 more minutes.
Yeah, we got 10
And then
minutes.
Sheldon's like,
Do
I
you-
gotta go home
Now,
and
can
catch
y'all,
Jeopardy.
can y'all sing something? Can y'all do
Oh,
something?
she can.
Hey, I gotta be.
guitar.
I could be the drummer.
Oh my God, I didn't bring
You
the
could play
guitar.
an air guitar.
Jesus.
Dum,
Okay.
ba-dum, dum, ba-dum. All right,
Oh,
come
I
on.
know what song that is
All right,
immediately.
what song y'all want to do? What song? What song y'all want to do?
I
I'll
don't-
be the drum.
I'm sailing
Todd
away.
Todd is the guitar. We got a bass, and you're the singer. Let's go. Let's
All
try
right.
this.
All right, you ready?
No, I'm the drum. You
He's
need
the
the
drum,
boom,
you're
boom,
the
bing,
bass.
bing, boom. All right, you
Let me
ready?
think.
What song we
Let me
doing?
think.
This is
Okay,
going to
let
be
me think.
epic.
Let me think, y'all.
This is either gonna be
All right,
epic
Jen's either got to think or I got
Or
to
epic
dumb as
fail.
hell.
Okay.
What's that?
Right? It's like when you get put on
Fast
the spot.
car?
It's
Oh.
amazing how you can speak right to my heart.
Okay. That might be too high, but I will try something
Okay.
else.
Okay, let me
If
go
I-
lower.
Let me.
Without saying a
It's the
word,
same note.
you can light up the. I can't even do it now. Like, come
I'm
on,
trying to figure out what song
All
it
right, you
is. so
start
I can-
off. I'll harmonize
so I
with
can come
you.
in with
It's,
the beat.
What is it?
I'm
Oh,
trying
when
to
you
think
say
something
nothing
else.
at all. And we do this song. Our
Do you?
wonderful drummer,
Oh,
Tim Hooper,
Okay, I'm gonna
does
improvise.
this song. So,
DJ Sheldon can improvise. So.
is that what we're doing?
You can do whatever you want. I was gonna harmonize with you. I thought you could hit that.
Okay.
It's
I missed
amazing how you can speak right to my heart.
Like, hold up.
With
Wait a minute. I'm trying to get. Hold
No,
up.
it's okay,
Do
'cause
I
I
need
mean,
this
we were-
country? Do I need to be like?
Just keep
I
doing
mean,
it
this
like
could be a
that.
remix.
No, keep, yeah. Look at it with remix.
Hashtag Cajun Fried, y'all.
I can do interpretive dancing over here.
Okay.
What's that with them dance?
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart.
Good God.
When I say, I can't even do it.
Where's our bass?
He's over here doing James Brown stuff.
Tell you to. Come on.
Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine.
Okay, some harmony now.
The smile on your face. I can't do
I
it.
gotta hit lower. I gotta get lower.
I
like that's what I'm doing
Get
low.
low, get low, get low.
I got a show that got low.
Yeah, I wasn't ready to
Living.
sing.
Okay,
What's
then
that
what's
one
the next
song? Tracy
That
Chapman.
woman.
She does it all the time. I mean, but everybody's remaking it. Living Fast Car.
Oh man, I did that one too.
Yeah, I sang that with you last
Yeah,
time you
did.
were here.
Give me one reason to stay here,
Give me one reason to
and I'll
stay
turn
here.
right back on the hand.
Bam, dam, dam, dam. All
I
right,
bet people are like, Jesus.
this country
Now
boy.
y'all got to go. 'cause
They've
y'all-
already
Now they're watching.
It's
because
Cougar
they're
Bates
interested.
trying to kick in.
yeah,
or
they've
whatever.
they've
They're
already
like, oh,
turned
these
they've
are
already
just
turned
like-
this off.
They're
Right.
like, look at these idiots over here.
No, but that's what's so amazing about it. We gotta get followers about being goofy.
So I think it would be kind of cool, you know, like if we build up the
Ghostbusters.
podcast. Wait, what? I mean, that would be cool.
What is
That
it?
would Ghostbusters. That would be cool as hell.
When
but-
it's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Who can you call?
I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Ghostbusters.
Who you gonna call?
Y'all crazy.
Man,
We got problems. Look, that's what
Hey, this is poor
happened.
decisions right here, y'all.
Yeah,
Poor
you
decisions.
made your poor
We just
decisions
made a
this
poor
evening.
decision and tried to make a song.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
Oh my god.
oh my goodness. Right.
Love you
So
guys.
go to Facebook, find us,
Yeah, for
like
real.
us, follow us. Find out where we're going to be next. We are off this weekend. Well,
Oh, are y'all?
I'm singing with the girl group, the All Star Singer Sisters, which we're on Facebook as well. We're doing a benefit for or a fundraiser for the Humane Society in Anderson County. So that's going to be at Rising Suns Winery, and it's me, Gwen from Sunset Blonde, Andrea from Sunset Blonde, Jill Kaufman from her 5011 bands that she's in. She is also a local legend. Let's see, Lisa Allen, who is part of Old School Stew and the Treblemakers and the Allens Project. So, yeah, find all that on Facebook.
And we will be
Oh,
yeah.
next Friday the 16th. We will be at the Cellar Bar and Grill in Lexington. We'll be playing from 8 to 11. So if you get a chance, come out and see us, and we'll play all the songs that you forgot that you liked.
That's right.
But we will remind you.
What kind
Loudly.
of okay, what songs do y'all play? Name 5.
Don't Stop Believin' and At
By Journey.
Last by Etta James.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And
Separate Ways by Journey.
Okay.
Stuck in the Middle, which I always thought it was the Beatles, and I just recently learned it wasn't. So who's the
Ca-
idiot now?
Carry On Wayward Son by Kansas.
Yeah, Wayward Son.
We've got 5011 songs.
No, it's 5011.
50 times.
We can
Like
we,
11
we,
times?
we could start playing at 6 o'clock and keep playing till
Y'all play
midnight.
windows through the walls,
To
through
the
the sweat
wall.
run down my.
I need.
Balls.
We need to do that because that'll sound funny with me singing it, won't it?
I can play that on guitar. Yeah.
Stop,
I
really?
really can, for real.
You do
I
your
wish I had my guitar.
no diggity too. Right?
Oh, yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, we did No Diggity with.
I like the way you
Sunset
work
Blonde.
it.
I like the way you
Yeah.
work it.
No diggity.
I got to bag it up.
Bag it up. Bag it up.
Yeah, I do that song whenever I play
No
out.
diggity.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all.
Yes. Gwen, I'm thinking of you while we're there,
Well,
while we're
Gwen,
singing this song.
You know what? I play that
Anything
song
else before we get off here, y'all? Y'all want to say something?
See y'all
Um,
hey, what's your next show again?
When's
Your
your next show?
to catch you guys?
Next Friday, June 16th at
Friday,
the
June
Cellar
16th
Bar
at
and
the
Grill,
Cellar.
Lexington, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Right on.
And if you want to check out our schedule, please go to our Facebook page, and right at the top is our schedule. It's got to the end of the year, and we keep adding shows. We added 2 or 3 in the last couple of weeks, and we keep adding them. So check every week, and there'll probably be some more.
There you go.
Don't forget to friend Sheldon.
Yes.
Don't forget to check
Friend.
out Memories Event Venue. And
FrankfurtMemories.com.
there we go. Please don't forget to go like your local bands. Go support your local bands.
And also, don't forget the Da Vinci's Pizza because he's one of our sponsors for this podcast. So we got to give it up for Craig Blanton
So yummy.
Love
Yes.
the pizza.
So
love
yummy.
the
and
pizza.
Da Vinci and Scotty over there, all of those guys over
I
there.
want
We
pizza
appreciate
now.
it. You want pizza? Hey.
Yeah, I want pizza.
Hey,
now.
Craig, are you listening? We need pizza.
Craig, we'll be there. We're coming for you.
If you don't call us, we're going to Papa John's.
We will go to Papa John's for real though.
There's a Mexican restaurant right across the parking lot too. You know.
Craig's like, you mother.
Yeah, this is real funny.
Don't you
homie.
ever go over there. But that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in
Thanks
to
for
the
having us.
MixMaster
Thank you.
DJ
Thank you
Sheldon
so
show.
much.
And that's the wrap up for this Poor Decisions. And we have Alan and Jen here from Poor Decisions. And they'll be out performing everywhere. So make sure you're checking them out. They're everywhere. So they're going to be here in Memories as well.
We're
So
everywhere.
everywhere. They're everywhere. And that's it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We out of here.
Peace out.
Later.
That was fun. Now I got to go to the bathroom.